A beautiful Monday. Bigger play back in full effect. Welcome to the bigger play where the rubber meets the road and we get straight to it. Somebody inbox, man, we gotta talk about it. How you feel about women specifically dating with children? But I just talk about it in a big broad perspective, dating with kids, dating with children. Let's talk about it. Because the rubber done met the road. And I appreciate you being here at 7 o'clock on Monday. So what I realize is a lot of people now is talking about how they don't want to deal with somebody with kids. And I get it because I see the climate surrounding it. You know, dating when you have kids can be complex, but in a way it can also be rewarding. It involves a lot of balancing your personal life and your personal responsibilities as a parent. And you have to consider different things when you dealing with dating somebody with children. Let's talk about it. Real simple. We're gonna go in, we're gonna go out. Thank you for being here on a Monday, little ugly. But listen, first of all, you prioritize your children. It's essential to maintain your children's well-being and the emotional security as a priority of yours. It's like your top priority. You want to be mindful of how you introduce somebody and when you should introduce somebody to your kids. You got to think about it's deep. You got to think about it though because it's depending on your relationship with the significant other that you was once with, which is their parents, depending on how many parents. So a lot of people don't focus on these things. They just think I'm gonna do what I want to do. The kids is a byproduct. But those that do take this into consideration, they'll prioritize their children and they want to alienate the person that they introducing the child to, and they also won't alienate their kids. They'll put them together as a unit so they can have some sort of conformity or some sort of introduction, a balanced introduction to who each other is, so it can be a balance there. Because that can be challenging. Most people don't care. Where I come from, people don't care. They just do what they want to do. You got a few. I'm talking about the many. And as a result, I don't like that person or your baby did this. It just it go crazy. But these are the things you want to consider when pulling somebody new into your children's lives. Because what if y'all don't work out? You got two baby daddies, you got two baby mamas. Y'all ain't working out. You introduce somebody new to the kids, they get very comfortable with them. Y'all 3 years in, these kids started out young. Y'all 2, 3 years in. Now y'all break up. Now what? Here you come again. So a level of honesty and communication is very necessary. Being upfront with your potential partners about your kids early so it won't be no blindsided situations. They understand what the commitment is, and that can help filter out those who not ready for that kind of relationship. You hear me? These are things you want to think about. You got boundaries. You want to establish boundaries with your partner regarding your children's involvement and the pace of introducing them into the relationship. You got to be real careful with all that. Because things could go. I seen it to where this parent being nosy with the child about who the other parent got around the child. This stuff can go. They trying to fit. It's crazy. It's so much better. I'm going to be honest. And don't take this the wrong way. But In reality, these facts, a lot of people don't want to honor it. It's so much better when it comes to children for the man. What I mean by that is this: a real man he got much more control than the woman as far as the influence over the kids. So it's always better, or it's better for a man. If a man can have 10 kids by 10 different women, it's not going to be the same outcome and get married and make more kids. And because women naturally are helpers. It's changing now. But for a woman with 10 kids and 10 baby daddies, the results is just not the same for her because the man got a lot of preconceived notions already in his mind about her. And even though he may not be trying to, society and history and culture gonna help his decision be influenced by her body count and what she doing, how much people she slept with, and wanting to be bothered with all the rest of the men if he a real man. Men don't really want to be bothered with the energy of another man because men, some of these men be aggressive, passive aggressive, not balanced, trauma. Person don't really want to be bothered with that. So when a man do that and he got that level of control, he gonna lay out a set of regulations, a set of rules that's gonna just be impeccable to follow, and he gonna have a different balance than the woman. This is an honest assessment. It's not my opinion. It's an assessment. It's an educated perspective that's supported by facts, data, statistics, analysis, whatever you want. Anyway, let's go into outside of the boundaries. Let's talk about time management. You may have limited time due to your parenting duties. So you got to make sure you communicate your availability with your partner, and so y'all can plan quality time out together. Otherwise, you're gonna make somebody feel neglected, and it's sad because we got a lot of that going on right now. You got the woman saying, "Don't nobody come before my kids." Big mistake, because now you letting that man know I'm they first and you whatever. That's 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 what a man feel. You that needs to be stopped. Otherwise, you're gonna be in an element where you are alone. If you trust your partner, he's stepping up to the plate to be with you so that your kids can feel a level of reinforcement and reassurance from this partner. But when you do that, they first you alienate him and he like, bitch, I need to get them away from you. It's real, it's regular, and it's degular. You know what I'm saying? You want to take the time to listen to your kids and how they feel and react, and they comfort and trust could be essential. I ain't gonna say it 100% is, but it could be essential to the success of your relationship with this new person that you bringing into the fold. And vice versa with the partner. You make a baby with somebody, to be honest, for the women, not for the men. Some men, yes, but for most women, you make a baby with that person, you want to try to make sure that you understand what you're doing prior to conceiving that child, and you want to do your best to stick with this person. Because think about, you lay with them, you make a baby with them. Y'all don't work it out. But he an active parent. He a good parent. Regardless, why y'all moving on? Most people that move on, it still be, a lot of people ain't gonna want to honor this. It still be something there. Whether y'all acting on it or not, whether y'all fell out bad or not, whether he hurt you and you don't trust him no more or not, but he been an active parent, that's just an influence on the next situation. Now you got a few people I see that they appear to work it out, but it be money involved, it be maturity involved, it be less trauma involved. You want to try to stick it out with the guy. And if you can't secure him, you got to run into one that you could secure. So you don't bring all this different type of energy into your newfound relationships. But hey, it's out there, it goes, how it go. You gotta dating. It gotta be a certain level of flexibility there, and you gotta be able to accommodate your children and the new person. Uh the new person is really gonna try to be considerate of your situation so they understand you got kids. They'll choose to fall back in a way so that you can be more accommodating to your children because they're trying to work with you and they're trying to facilitate some sort of bridge to bridge that gap of them coming from over here to over there, or y'all coming from over there to over here with that person. So that takes what you call patience, a lot of it. Understanding that dating as a parent might move slower or have more challenges than if you didn't have children. It's important to be patient with yourself, your partner, your kids, to navigate this new chapter you know going to explore. So finding the right balance is gonna take some time. But it's possible to have a fulfilling romantic relationship and co-parent and have blended families and be in a new relationship with a so-called step parent and it be great. And that's where we at. You hear me? Bigger play. Love you on a Monday. All right.
Pastors lying to the public, they ain't got the truth in them. Lights out, gas off, bootless, this city pimping. Blocks on fire cause the homeowners broke as fuck. Taxes up, water bill higher than a semi truck. It's a bigger play, a bigger play. Death before dishonor is the home.